Hi there, Aries. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 25th through May 31st. So it's the last week of May as we head into June, and in America, it's Memorial Day weekend, which is a huge weekend. It's the start of summer. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going into the darker, colder part of your year. What's happening this week? There are two squares to Neptune on tap. Neptune being the planet that rules Pisces, the planet of fantasy rose-colored glasses. The lookout for the week is for choppy seas, but there's also a meet-up between the Sun and Mercury to help navigate the storm. The voyage starts Monday, Memorial Day, May 25th, and is home to a potentially disturbing Mars-Neptune square. And of course, Mars is your ruling planet. Although somewhat softened by the flexible signs Gemini and Pisces, the planets are traveling in. This square is a signal that difficult people or dangerous problems that were previously hidden are very liable to show up again on your radar, and this time not be so easily dealt with. Closing your eyes to your problems could lower your energy levels as well as your self-confidence and have a negative effect on your ability to act, which is very Marsian. And right now Mars is in Gemini, your third house of communication and busy activities. The best strategy to weed out unrealistic expectation and delusions of grandeur is to be truthful with yourself and compassionate towards others, Aries. Not always easy being compassionate towards others, especially if you feel they're holding back on you. However, you may need more than your normal amount of sleep this week in order to dream. As coded messages from your unconscious, dreams can contain valuable information, helping you solve what you can't figure out in your waking life. On Saturday, May 30th, there's a brief interlude between the first and second Neptune squares, with the third meetup between the Sun and Mercury, both planets being in Gemini. And this double shot of the twins is a highly objective energy, helping you find your way out of the Neptunian fog. Although it will blur the line between the virtual and the real, this conflict can also mean that things may not be as bad or as good as they look. Your intuition combined with Gemini's logic are the tools you'll need to deal with Neptune's potential trickery, escapism, or fantasy. And right now with Mercury out of phase, it's a time when nothing really is going the way you want it to go. It's going the way it feels like it should go. And there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be hiccups, but the main thing is that you feel as if you're learning. Every time a mistake happens, every time you get turned around, every time something goes horribly wrong, shall we say, you've learned something invaluable. And, you know, there's just nothing better than learning something that you'll take with you always. And always remember, when you try to do something and failed and you realize now it's simply due to the fact that Mercury retrograde has the last say. Have a great week, great speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.